But yeah, in Germany, I mean, it's pretty similar to America, I would actually say, culture-wise, and I think it's become more American, you know, or the world has become, you know, more similar to one another. But there's definitely still some differences. I think the first thing people seem to notice is that the people there, you know, they have their personal space and they seem more maybe closed off. But you know, I really discovered that it's just this front. You know, once you get past this front, then you meet these wonderful people and they're incredible, and they just have great hearts. When you win the heart of a German, I feel like you have a loyal friend. Germans are really honest. You know, they're upfront with you. If they're not interested, they're not interested. If they think your haircut looks bad, then they'll tell you. But they also they you know, respect honesty in return, which is, you know, is really helpful as a missionary. You know, we never shoot down others' beliefs or try and, you know, hurt people in any way, but sometimes we have to be pretty direct in how we, you know, say no, we believe this, and explaining that. And it's really, I find it's a positive thing most of the time, just that upfront honesty. You know, it's funny when you talk to someone in a bus or a train. You know, at first they're usually like, you know, why are you talking to me? Like, we don't know each other. But it's exciting, it's fun, and they remember, you know, the guy who talked to me in a train. You know how weird that is. So that's something cool about that. You know, something small that they do there, which I, you know, came to really love and is now a habit of mine. When you're eating with a family, you always keep both hands on the table. You know, Americans, we tend to have one hand on our lap and the other hand eating, but they always have both hands on the table, and you know, you eat with both hands, your fork and your knife. That's something that's actually a lot more efficient than how we eat here. You know, I was always taught that you hold your fork in this hand, you cut with your knife, then you set your knife down, switch hands. I don't know if that's how everyone's taught, but that's somehow what I had. You know, something they do, just eating like that. And I always loved their drinks. They always mix drinks. They have Mineralwasser, which is, what is it? Fizzy water, mineral or club soda, something like that. And they mix it with these juices, you know. And it's just something that's actually really great. They have really good juices there. As far as holidays go, they have a lot of holidays, which is, you know, good if you're living there, but it's not the best for your missionary because everyone tends to be home. But, you know, it's actually also a good time because you can find people at home, which is a positive side to it. Most of their holidays are religious based, and, you know, they tend to be together, to be with families at that point. So, you know, if you can get to people on holidays, it's really a good time to find them all together. Their holidays are, you know, actually pretty fun times. Christmas is an exciting time. I feel like the Germans had a lot of influence on what we now have as Christmas. And so you go there, they have Christmas markets, which are just great. There's, you know, woodwork, there's all kinds of food, there's, you know, a lot of traditional things you'll find at these Christmas markets. And that's just a fun time of year. You'll be out, you know, talking about Jesus and Christ and the gospel. That's one time of year when people are really, you know, it's a time when they're thinking about these things, what Christmas really means. And so it's a great time to be a missionary. Christmas as a missionary is one of the more special times because at home you have your traditions, you know, you have family, you have gifts and things. It's easy to lose your focus, I guess, of what Christmas is about. At least for me, that was my experience. But in Germany and on a mission, you know, you don't have all those things that you normally have. And so you really think about, you know, what we're celebrating, what it's really about. And you know, the members invite you to their homes, and you get to see a whole different culture, a whole different traditions for Christmas. But you also get to really focus on what it's about. And I can honestly say that the two Christmases I spent in Germany were, you know, two of the most special that I've ever seen or experienced. Just because, you know, for those reasons, seeing things from a new perspective always brings, you know, new knowledge. And that was really a cool time. The Christmas season, just being really thankful for the things that I didn't have, you know, family and things that weren't there, and then really being thankful for what I did have, which is the gospel, and for these members, you know, and these people that brought us into their homes and shared that experience with us.